Breaking news, my wonderful people. Tinubu has done it. He has done it again. As we speak, Tinubu dumps Aregbesola, Kalu, and Afegbua. He had dropped them and others from the campaign team. Tinubu has said it before. Why he's begging the vice presidential candidate, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who has distanced himself from anything that have to do with Tinubu's campaign. Aregbesola and others has been dumped. See the the turbulence Tinubu is about to put himself in. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. A former governor of Osun State, Rafiu Aregbesola, has been dropped from the Presidential Campaign Council (PCC) of the ruling All Progressive Congress. Also dropped from the Bola Ahmed campaign team is the former governor of Enugu State, Nnamani, and that of Abia State, Uzo Kalu, as well as Kashim Afegbua, a former commissioner for information in Edo State. Their names were conspicuously missing from the reviewed PCC list released by the National Secretariat of the APC, Iyaola Musore, last Wednesday. The initial list released in September by the PCC Secretariat, James Falaki, and their names as members of the council in different categories. The council was constituted to coordinate the campaign of the APC presidential campaign, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the 25th February election. It was earlier reported how governors under the Progressive Governors Forum PGF threatened to sabotage the campaign over the old list, which they claim ignored nominated persons. Also, there was a letter that allegedly emanated from the office of the national chairman of the party, Abdulrahim Adamu, rejecting the composition of the PCC. However, the party disowned the letter. The chairman of the PGF, Governor Abubakar Badego of Kebbi State, and the Director General of PCC, Governor Simeon Lelong of Plateau State, had reportedly worked on the list to factor in the interests of some senior members of the party. As a result, the inauguration of the PCC and the flag off of the campaign was suspended. 2 weeks ago, the governors met with the NWC members to resolve the matter. Aregbesola, Nnamani, Uzo Kalu excluded. In the old list, Mr. Aregbesola and some former governors were listed under local government mobilization. The former governor of Osun State and a known political ally of Mr. Tinubu recently had a foster relationship with the APC presidential candidate over the last Osun State governorship election. Ministers has opposed the second-term ambition of his successor, Oyetola, a relative of Mr. Tinubu, which has angered him a lot. In the course of the issue, Mr. Aregbesola had in a viral video made some several remarks against Tinubu, whom he served under as Works Commissioner from 1999 to 2007, when Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State. In the viral video, the minister was seen castigating Mr. Tinubu over his political situation in Osun. He extended him, Tinubu, beyond his status, and he turned himself to a god over us, and we have sworn to ridicule anyone who compare himself to God, Mr. Aregbesola has said during the meeting of the faction of APC he led. The appearance of Mr. Chukora Nnamani, a former governor of Enugu State and currently a People Democratic Party senator in the first list, generated controversies on social media. Bayo Onigo, one of the spokesmen of the PCC, had in a statement defended the inclusion of Mr. Nnamani, noting that he was included in the council because of his personal relationship with Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Mr. Nnamani, in August, used his verified Twitter handle to praise Mr. Tinubu for the reform in the administration of criminal justice, education, healthcare, employment, and non-indigent when he was governor of the state. Mr. Uzo Kalu is the Senate Chief Whip was removed as the APC presidential campaign coordinator for Abia State. According to the reviewed list of the PCC released by the party last Wednesday, he was listed as the coordinator of Abia alongside the party governorship candidate in the state, Nkechi. However, according to the new list, Mr. Nkechi is now the sole coordinator of the party campaign in the southeast states. Mr. Kalu has significant interest to join for the APC presidential ticket on the grounds that the ticket was micro-zoned to the southeast. It was later withdrawn from the race and back Senate President Ahmed Lawal, a self-affirmed non-APC member. This has caused serious controversies for Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So there are all kinds of matters currently ongoing. Things are rather looking more than you can imagine. If you want to say Bola Ahmed Tinubu has eaten more than he can chew, you will not be wrong to say that. The matters before us today is that, people are trying to sugarcoat what they should really be speaking about. The days upon us have come where politicians are trying to form, alliance and put things in order that suits them, irrespective of what is happening to the other person or the other people. So the time to arise, we need to begin to generate and ensure that truth is being dispensed. We cannot afford to vote in people who do not listen. Take, for instance, the ongoing, flood crisis that is going on. Our very own brother Rafiu has said that he called all the presidential candidates one-on-one, every single one of them, saying, please, listen to the people. Don't just go and campaign to them to come and vote for you. Speak to the people. Understand what they are going through. Understand their plight. People are suffering. Things don't happen bad. People don't get where to sleep as a result of flood. Again, the government fault where they should have ensured that there were good roads and drainages. All those things were not put in place. Where they're supposed to dig hole, put the build house on top of farm. Today, once rain fall, the whole place is flooded. Guess what? They refuse to listen. And guess what? They are the ones now coming to tell you, come and vote for me. Vote for me so that I will become governor or president and I will leave you again back in your cocoon. If we do not wake up and we allow ourselves to be deceived again, it is nobody's fault but our fault, only our fault and our very own fault. So what do? Why do we sit back there, do nothing and pretend that these people are working well? Why Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is trying to get some people on his side, is discarding others. You see, that is to tell you that human being, they rank. Okay, why they tell you that some people are this one is indispensable, the other one is dispensable. So you can see APC are trying to quickly organize themselves. So at the end of the day, okay, they can harvest from us. Bye for now.